Hi, 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 nine, nine, hi, nine, nine, nine. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you all here. Thank you for coming on and practicing with us tonight. Blessings to you, Ron, in Massachusetts. So if you're just coming on, everybody is invited and welcome to please type into the chat a bracha, a kavanah, a blessing, an intention, or just a hello, and remind us where you are in the country, where you're blessing in from, and also if you're part of one of the partner communities, it'd be great to know that as well. But the main thing is just say hello in the chat. Hi, Nancy, Chag Sameach. Hi, oh, Kol Shofar, nice. Hi, I didn't know Kol Shofar was one of our partners. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. Or maybe you found out about it another way. Hey, Audrey, good to see you in Louisville. Hag Sameach, Ruvain. Alan, good to see you. Greetings, good to see you, Ruth. Hi, nai, 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 nai. Harerai, ai, ai. Hi, ai. Hi, ai. Hi, nai. Good to see you, Marcy and Michelle and Barry and Charisse. Shalom and blessings to you. Hi, nai. Hi, nai, nai, nai. Hi, nai, nai. Hi, nai, 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 nai. Hi, hello, Karen. Hi, Harerai, nai, nai. Halai, nai, nai, nai. Remember to sing. Halai, nai, nai, nai. Hi, nai, nai. Hi, nai, 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 nai. Hi, nai, 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 nai. Hi, hi, nai, nai, nai. Hi, nai, 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 nai. Greetings and blessings, everybody. Chag Sameach. Good Passover to everybody. Just a reminder, if you are just coming on, everyone is welcome, and please invited to bless in the chat just by typing in a greeting or a blessing, a bracha, a kavanah, and perhaps an intention for yourself or for the group or for the world, or just a hello, and you can remind us where you're blessing in from, where you are in the country or outside the country perhaps. And this country that I'm in anyway. I shouldn't say the country. And And if you're part of one of the partner communities, it would be great to see. Hey, Pearl, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Baruch Hashem. So this time of Pesach, of course, is about freedom, about liberation, and the Seder is jam-packed with so much content. And yet, I want to say that the essence of it is really actually very simple. I think it's useful to note that when it comes to freedom, there are at least two different kinds of freedom, probably more, but two main ones that I want to talk about. We could talk about outer freedom and inner freedom. Outer freedom means that there's some kind of, when we become free from something in the external sense, it means something in our lives is changing, or perhaps a decision is made to leave something behind or to let go of something. God forbid, if we're experiencing real hardship and oppression in the world, then freedom means somehow getting out from under that power that's controlling or oppressing. And that type of freedom, as well as the enslavement, is complex and unique in terms of what needs to be done to get free from the various external situations. But inner freedom, on the other hand, is actually incredibly simple and unilateral. It's something that we can, if not experience fully, we can at least decide to enter into the stream. We can decide to practice going through that portal of freedom. And the imagery given in the tradition of Mitzrayim, of Egypt, Mitzrayim, which means narrow and constricted, versus going out of Mitzrayim into the open space, into the unknown, is a great metaphor for that. We don't really have to figure out how to go from narrowness and constriction into openness, because if we can remember that we already are openness, and we can remember that everything that's present in our experience right now is something that we can be in relationship with as openness, as opposed to being in relationship with as resistance, as feeling like we're being controlled, or feeling like a victim, or feeling oppressed, and instead just accept what is present in our experience. There might be suffering, there might be joy, there might be ease, whatever it is that is present. It's always changing. Life is flowing. And so it's such a profound practice to bring ourselves back again and again to that incredible power that we have of liberation. And we have this time of year to remind ourselves of it and ritually enact it. Go out from Egypt with the 4 cups and all the different things. But it's really something we can do in every moment. And one of the 32 paths, the 22 Hebrew letters and the 10 sfirot, that embodies this really strongly. All of them really are about liberation. All of them are about presence. All of them are about openness. But one that really kind of captures it, I think, in a really expressive way, is the letter Zion. Because the letter Zion, one of the meanings of Zion is sword. And that sword is like the sword of liberation, cutting our attachment to the constriction, cutting our attachment to things being other than as they are, cutting our, really it's an unconscious desire to be resisting, because if we become conscious of it, when we realize that we're just causing ourselves suffering, and in the flow of life, that that constriction can arise again and again. Suffering can arise, and it's natural and unconscious to resist. So it's not like we can somehow prevent ourselves from resisting, but we can nevertheless wake up. And it's actually so instructive that in the story of the Exodus, the suffering is increased. It has to increase before the children of Israel are ready to let go and go out, and let go of their slave identity and go out. Pharaoh has to make the hardship even worse. And that's important because for many of us, it's difficult to really keep focused, to keep that remembrance in the forefront of our minds with whatever we're doing, to approach life from that point of view of openness and space, and to live in a way that's liberated. It's very difficult to do. And suffering is a good motivator. If it gets painful enough, then we may think, I don't want this suffering. I want to figure out a way out. But hopefully we don't need the suffering to be increased upon us to do it, because we're here, we're being reminded, we're hearing the teaching, we're ready to practice. So let's do it. I'm going to share a slide on the letter Zion. There it is. The letter Zion, the sword of liberation, and the kavanah, which we can say in the form of an affirmation. Wait one moment. There are 3 parts to it. I am remembering. Meaning, what am I remembering? I'm remembering that I can be openness, that I can open to this moment as it arises, that I don't need to resist anything in my experience, and therefore I can be free. I am focused, meaning that no matter what's happening, I'm not going to get distracted, or if I do become distracted, I'm going to bring myself back to that focus of letting be, of letting go. And I am freedom. I can do all this because actually beneath the personality, beneath thoughts, beneath feelings, I am consciousness. And consciousness is by its nature open. If it weren't, then we wouldn't be able to survive. We have to be open to what's going on around us. It's only then after we experience something that we start processing it and judging it and resisting it and so on. But if we recognize who we are at the deepest level and be that, then it's almost effortless. We just have to remember, we have to focus, we have to recognize what we are. So we can chant the affirmation together. I am remembering. I am focused. I am freedom. One more time. I am remembering. I am focused. I am freedom. And our chant for Zion may be familiar. This is a piece from the Haggadah. Baruch HaMakom Baruch Hu. Blessed is Hamakom. Hamakom is the name of God that really means that open space. The space of reality, the space in which all things exist. That's what we call the divine. Baruch Hu, blessed is the one. Ki goel chazak ata. Because this recognition of the makom, of the space of being, is liberating us from needing things to be other than the way they are. Matir Asurim, God is called the liberator of the bound. Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu, Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu, Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu, Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu, Ki Goel, Ki Goel. Asurim Baruch Hu Ki Goel Chazak Atamatir Asurim Baruch Hu Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Ki Chazak Atamatir Asurim Baruch Hu Ki Goel Chazak Atamatir Asurim Baruch Hu. One more time. If you haven't been singing along, give yourself the gift of feeling the vibrations in your bodies. You can also move your body from side to side to the rhythm of the chant. Give your lips the blessing of chanting the sacred words. Here we go. Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Baruch Hamakom Baruch Hu Ki Goel Chazak Atamatir Asurim Baruch Hu Ki Goel Chazak Atamatir Asurim Baruch Hu. And preparing to come into meditation, just a reminder to make sure your devices won't disturb you. Saying no to notifications. Whatever you need to do, give yourself the gift of this space. This 15 minutes to let yourself relax and expand into that space of silence. And bringing your body into a comfortable, alert position, conducive to stillness, letting your hands be free and unencumbered. If you are holding your device, it's best just to put it down for now so that your hands can be free. Letting your eyes be closed or just unfocused, and bringing to mind the attitude of offering your attention from your heart, just as you would give your attention to a beloved one, listening from the heart. But in this case, not listening to just a specific person, but listening to the whole of experience, from the vibrations of feeling to thoughts as they arise and dissipate in the mind, to the world of the senses, the space around you, the feeling of your body, offering your attention to all of it from your heart, bringing your right hand to your heart and expressing this attitude of offering with lecha. Deep breath in. Lecha. And with your right hand on your heart, bringing left hand also to your belly, drawing awareness down from the mind into the body, connecting with your organs, awareness flowing downward through your legs to your feet and toes, filling the lower part of your body with consciousness. Awareness rising up into your chest, upper back, shoulders and neck, arms and hands and fingers, taking a nice deep breath, feeling the sensation of breathing, letting that sensation draw your attention downward, dwelling in the temple of the body. Awareness rising into your face, facial muscles, brain and nervous system, bringing a little smile to your lips, being the loving, benevolent, indwelling presence, and anchoring this body connection with Na'aseh. Deep breath in. Na'aseh. And with left hand on your belly, bringing your right hand to lightly touch your forehead. If you're able, the idea is to bring your hand up to your forehead as opposed to bringing your head down. Let your back be straight as you're able. And expanding awareness out into the space of the room around you, the sounds, the feel of the room, the light, the dark, the support beneath you, the air that flows in and out of your body. And bringing to mind that the entire outer world, the whole universe as it arises around you, as well as the inner world of thoughts and feelings, are all inside the field of consciousness that you are. That from the perspective of consciousness, there is no inner world and outer world. It's all what is being perceived within consciousness. This consciousness has no form, no shape, no boundary, but it's just a vast, boundless field, and you are that field. Affirming identification with that field with V'nishma, and a long out breath. Deep breath in. V'nishma. Kissing your fingers, relaxing your hands. Oh, Ribbono Shel Olam, help us to meditate deeply in this time. Help us to recognize what we are as the spaciousness, to not push or pull on our experience, but to let it be as it is, to notice as thoughts arise, to be the awareness of the thoughts, anchoring our minds in the tefillah, At Yahu. At Yahu. At Yahu. At Yahu. At Yahu, At Yahu, At Yahu, At Yahu. Atyahu, Atyahu, resting the mind in the repetition of Atyahu, not fighting with your thoughts. If they come, they come, letting them come, letting them dissipate, bringing the mind back again and again to Atyahu as we come into silence for about 15 minutes. Amen. Giving the body a little stretch. Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu Ki Goel Chazak Ata Matir Asurim Baruchu Ki Goel Chazak Ata Matir Asurim Baruchu. And closing the meditation, bringing your right hand to your heart, establishing yourself in that attitude of offering attention from the heart with Lecha. Deep breath in. Lecha. And bringing left hand to your belly, feeling awareness flowing into your body, filling the entire form of your body with consciousness. Naaseh. And bringing your right hand to lightly touch your forehead, awareness expanding into the space around you, knowing that you are this field of consciousness within but beyond the body, within but beyond thoughts and feelings, expansive, radiant, and boundless. V'nishma. Kissing your fingers, relaxing your hands. As we come into the final days of Pesach, may we absorb this quality of liberation that's ever available to us, giving it the attention it deserves in this time, but giving it the practice that it deserves always. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, Amen.
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 Amen. And we're going a little bit over the normal time, but everyone is invited to type in the names of those for whom you'd like to make a healing prayer. And as we see the names come through the chat, we hold all of the folks that are mentioned in our prayers for refuah shalema, complete healing on all levels. As we chant El Narafan Allah, please let there be a new shefa, a new flow of healing energy for all those in need. El Narafan Allah, El Narafan Allah, El Narafan Allah, El Narafan Allah. Yira ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei avotenu v'imotenu shetishlach mehera refuah shalema refuat hanefesh refuat haguf lechol hacholim. May there be a complete healing on all levels, on the levels that are needed most by each of these individuals we mentioned and all who are in need. And we say, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And there's an opportunity now for you to say Kaddish. If you are in the first 11 months of mourning the loss of a loved one or observing a yahrzeit, you're welcome to type in the name or names of the person for whom you are making Kaddish. And those who are saying Kaddish are invited to rise in body or spirit for Kaddish. If anybody who's on here would like to lead the Kaddish, you're certainly welcome. You can just unmute yourself and say that you would like to lead it. I see Marcy is saying Kaddish for Sister Lori. I see George, you unmuted. I don't know if that was intentional. Do you want to lead the Kaddish?
No, thank you.
Okay. No problem. All right, I will lead the Kaddish. Those who are not saying Kaddish, please briefly unmute for the responses and then mute yourself again to avoid the extraneous noises. Okay. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
Amen.
Bi'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kari v'yamru Amen.
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 Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu.
Rihu.
Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran bi'alma v'yimru Amen.
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 Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen.
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 Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in today. It's a blessing to be with you all. I'm going to change my view so I can see all your faces. If you have your cameras off and you'd like to be seen here at the end to say, to bid each other farewell, it's always nice to see faces. And again, I want to thank all the partner communities. It's a wonderful thing to come together with everybody. If you'd like to learn more about the particular type of meditation we did, you can do that on the website. I'll also send you a link to that where you can get a recording. And also, if you'd like to try meditating with us more often, you're welcome to try being a member of Torah of Awakening. And we gather almost every day for meditation. A lot of the members are on this Zoom right now. It's a very sweet community. Otherwise, I would love to see you again next month. Everyone is welcome to unmute and wish each other a Chag Sameach, good Monday, Yom Sheni Tov to all.
Blessings to all.
Hag
Chag Sameach. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on, everybody. Great to be with you today. Be well. Chag Sameach. Chag Sameach.